Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to where the magic happens, here at Wormwizardcastings in Pelion, South Carolina. Y'all, it is a manic Monday. I've got a couple worm orders to get to. Y'all, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a beautiful day. And like I said, it's manic Monday. Let me get right into it. We've got a repeat customer, James from Kittery, Maine. Oh, let me back up just a little bit. James from Kittery, Maine. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate the repeat business. And we got to give a shout out to Mark over in Graston, Minnesota. Mark, you put Minnesota on the map, brother. Thank y'all, buddies, brothers, for y'all support. And y'all, as soon as I get done taking this video, I'm going to be digging up your worms, and I'll shoot y'all a message after I drop them off at the post office. Appreciate it, fellas. All right, y'all. Without further ado, there's the cups I'm going to put their orders in. Without further ado, y'all, let's get right into it, and let's see what the worm wizards are into today. Now, yesterday, y'all, I gave them a half-gallon scoop of fresh mushroom compost each. I did not film it. I did that after I took the video. So when I open it up here, there will be fresh mushroom compost in there. Let's see here if I ever finally do open it up. I'm getting right. I'm getting right, y'all. All right. Let's see if we can see any of those red mites. No, well, yeah, I see some. Not a bunch, though. They're not concentrated anymore, but then again, I just covered them up with fresh mushroom compost, so I bet if I put some chicken feed right there tomorrow, they'll be back right there on top of that chicken feed. We'll see. But this bin's looking better. Looks like we did knock down the red mite population in it a pretty good bit. Fella's hanging on the corner there. Now, I did put chicken feed in the middle of this one yesterday, even after I put the fresh mushroom compost in. And you see, looks like they done ate all the chicken feed. You can't even tell I put any in there. Can you? They pretty much done ate all of it. But I didn't feed them much. That's what you want to see, though. You know, when you feed them, I tend to want to feed them and then let them, if you feed them and you come back and they ain't eat all of it, you probably fed them too much. You know, ease back on it a little bit. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, I kind of got out of giving my kitchen scraps and stuff to the worms. Those different things decompose and at different rates according to, you know, how old they are and what kind of food or fruit or vegetable they are. And so the worms will get at them at different stages, but other bugs, you know, like black soldier fly larvae and red mites and different things, they'll get right into them and they'll start messing with them before the worms even want them. And so essentially what you're doing is you're inviting a whole bunch of other people to the party and they're going to heat the bin up. And man, you don't want to heat the bin up. You get the bin nice and hot and warm with lots of composting activity, and your worms won't like that. They will not like that. They'll mutiny on you. I had them do that to me one time. Yes, sir. They went on strike or something. You don't want your bins to get too hot. And you know, I don't want a whole bunch of other critters in here, anyways. It makes it more difficult to pick the worms out and fill worm orders when you got a bunch of other stuff you got to pick out too. I don't know about y'all, but if I made a worm order from somebody, I don't want to get a bunch of worms. I don't want to get my worms plus a bunch of other stuff. Hey. Sorry I zoomed in and out so many times, y'all. But hey, y'all, that's just me. Y'all drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Woo! Look at you, Mr. Gnome. You're kind of teetering there, huh? Look at you. All right. Looks like about the same temp as yesterday. Maybe slightly warmer, just by a little bit. That bamboo's slowly sinking, y'all, as the worms get on it and get around it. Yep, looks like it pretty much ate all the pretty much all the chicken feed I put in there. Let me zoom in a little bit. I see a few pieces here and there. Pack your bags, fellas. A bunch of y'all are heading to Minnesota today. And some of y'all are going to Maine. Y'all are going north. Your southern worms are going to become northern worms. Yes, sir. If anybody's interested in getting some red wiggler worms, you can check the description of these videos, and I post a link in there. And if you click on it, it'll take you to our eBay store. And y'all, I sell fishing worms that I dig and hand count of 25 of quantities of 25, 50, and 100. Or if you want some worms for composting or starting your own worm bin or farm, I sell them by the quarter pound, half pound, and pound as well. If anybody needs any worms, I got them. We ain't got much. I would advertise and say and talk about my worm castings, but honestly, I'm running kind of low on worm castings, y'all. I've been using a bunch of them in my own garden. I need to go over to my eBay store and probably revise down my quantities a couple bags because I'm kind of low. But I got the worms. Anybody need some worms? I got the worms. Let's see. There was a bunch of mites in here yesterday. I still see them. Y'all see them? Yep. I see a bunch of them in this one. Yep. But I put that fresh mushroom compost in all the bins. Now, because I got those worm orders to fill, I'm going to try not to dig. Let's see. You know what? I'll dig in this bin and that bin over there. Because these are the two that had the mites in them. And I'm probably not going to be digging worms for the orders out of these two bins. So I'll dig in these and disturb these bins and check on these and see what's going on here. But these other bins, I'm not going to be digging and checking in those because I think those are the ones I'm going to be filling my two worm orders out of today. And I want to catch them nice and fresh without disturbing them. If that makes sense, y'all. Let's see what we got. A whole handful of nothing but mushroom compost. Oh, no, there's some worms in there. Mostly nothing but mushroom compost, though. The worms are very dispersed in this bin at the moment. Yeah, as you can see, these handfuls are mostly just mushroom compost. I mean, there's some worms here and there. Some big worms in there, though. Let's see if I dig a little deeper in the middle, see what we see. No, it feels like a lot of mushroom compost. So they're in there. They're just very dispersed. Very dispersed. They're not concentrated in any pockets at the moment. Which I've been letting this bin get dry. I hadn't been putting the worm leachate back in there, so I've been drying it out. And I haven't been putting chicken feed in here either. And usually the chicken feed will concentrate them in one spot. I haven't been doing that. Because I've been trying to get a control on the red mite population, so I've been putting less food in there and less moisture to try to dry it out. You know, diet to reserve, stuff like that. All right, let's go check this other bin over here out real quick. I had 3 cups of coffee earlier, y'all, so I might be rambling. Oh, I feel now this one I can feel a little bit more. I feel like I feel more worms in this handful. And yeah, there it is. It's still a lot of mushroom compost, but a lot more worms. I can feel them concentrated in a little pocket there. Zoom in on those. Yes, sir. I sure do appreciate y'all coming and subscribing to the channel and hanging out with me and viewing my videos. Oh, y'all, is that a cocoon? Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. I thought I saw a cocoon. It might... No, it's a piece of food. False alarm. But, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming and viewing my videos. I know. Y'all probably got better things y'all could be doing. I sure do appreciate it. If you made it this far and you're going to drop me a comment down below and let me know it, man, I appreciate that too. Vicky, I know you've been watching all the way to the end of these videos. I appreciate it. Oh, I think I found what I found? What is that? Oh, I found an avocado. Look at there. I was digging in there. Look at there. Still worms in that avocado. What else is in there? Let me zoom in. Oh, yeah, a bunch of them red mice in there too. Yeah. Well, y'all, if you made it this far and you drop me a comment down below and let me know, y'all, I appreciate that. And if you did make it this far, you already know it. I appreciate it. God bless y'all. And y'all come back now. You hear?